It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Live from Murphy Center at Middle Tennessee State University, this is Lady Raider basketball. Tonight, we begin the second half of the Conference USA conference season as the Lady Raiders host the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State. Good evening to you from the Jamir O'Malley Hale Arena. Joe Fisher along with Kyle Turnham. Middle Tennessee 16-6, 8-1, tied atop Conference USA as we reach the midway point, having won 4 straight. A nice successful road trip on the toughest road trip in terms of distance in the conference to Las Cruces, New Mexico. That was an overtime win, 66-59, and then an impressive win over UTEP, 64-42. Jacksonville State 9-11 on the season, 3-6 in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee beat this team handily in Jacksonville, Alabama, and that's one of those. I always worry, Kyle, that you might get a little false sense of security and not be on your A game when you get ready for the rematch.
Well, this is where the coaches talk constantly about playing to your standard and not playing to your opponent, because this is a game that we won 69-35 on January the 11th. So an average team would come in and think this game's over with, could play, to be honest, sloppy and still win, but that's not the standard that you're playing to, and I think that's the big key tonight. Maturity and leadership from that locker room is going to be pivotal.
Going to be interesting to see how they bounce back. It was a very impressive when the trip to Jacksonville. Things were changed. We went a day early because of bad weather coming in. It snowed in Jacksonville overnight, so they were out of their routine and out of the rhythm, and actually played very well in that first matchup with the Gamecocks. With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. Do you want a high-quality, affordable education? It's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. We'll take a look at Conference USA coming up next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep, so no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm is here to help you select the right protection at the right price. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I'll make sure that you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm, it's easy to make the right choice. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Well, as we begin the second half of Conference USA season, let's take a look at teams around the conference, brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate. Located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. Standings as we've reached the midway point. Liberty and Middle Tennessee each tied at 8-1. Of course, Middle Tennessee's only loss at Western Kentucky in conference play. Liberty's only loss right here in Murfreesboro to the Lady Raiders. Western Kentucky is 6-3. FIU is 5-4. Louisiana Tech, New Mexico State each 4-5. Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State are 3-6. Sam Houston and UTEP are 2-7. Games on the schedule for tonight. FIU is at Sam Houston in Huntsville, Texas. Liberty is at Louisiana Tech. Kennesaw State is at Western Kentucky. And, of course, Jacksonville State is here against Middle Tennessee. So this is the fourth ever meeting between Middle Tennessee and Jacksonville State. Lady Raiders have won all three previous ones, most recently 69-35 back in early January down in Jacksonville, Alabama. But this is a dangerous team, and you'll hear Rick Insel talk about it in our pregame visit. This team, he thinks, is much better than the way they played in our first meeting in Jacksonville. I'm talking about the Gamecocks, so we'll see how that plays out tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get a scouting report on the Gamecocks from assistant coach Kim Bruton. That's next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Time now for a scouting report on the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State. We're joined by assistant coach Kim Bruton. I was just talking to Coach Insel a few minutes ago. Second time through. You've been through this process with them. Is it easier to get your team ready because they've seen them before, or is it just a different challenge?
Well, it's kind of a different challenge. You're more familiar with them and their personnel and their tendencies, but you also don't want them to think, oh, we beat them by 30 last time, we can just relax and play, because that's not the case. You know, if you look at their last game against Liberty, at one point they were down by 20 points and then cut that back to a one-possession game. So they're a team that plays really hard. They're deep in their bench. They play 11 kids. They have 11 kids on the roster. You know, they just play really hard and get after you, so you can't really let your guard down against this type of team.
Yeah, it's funny. I was going to say that because they only have 11 on their entire roster, but they all play.
Yeah, and they really promote the fact that their bench scores a lot of points, and most games their bench outscores the other team's bench, you know, so they're very capable, and they can sub anybody in at each position. That pretty much they don't lose any ground there.
So talk about a couple of their key players. I know Rhodes was one that we kind of featured the first time we saw them.
Well, yeah, she's a lefty post player. She's undersized, but she plays hard. She don't really shoot the three, but she can step out and hit the mid-range, and she's just super athletic. And then they have a guard that actually was their leading scorer against us last time in Ponce that does it really good. She's just super active, so she'll be a challenge for Jalen defensively. But then they also had another guard that's very similar to Ponce that did not play against us in the last game that we're going to have to be ready and aware of when she's in the game.
Interesting is if you just look at the statistics in this game between these two teams, it should be a low-scoring game. I mean, because both defenses hold the opponent below 40% from the field.
Absolutely, and that's not fun for people who like to watch offense, you know. And it's just they do a really good job. I think they're second in the league in defending, and I think actually we probably held them to one of their lowest point totals all season, so I'm sure they're going to want to prove something about that tonight. But I'm excited. You know, it's just another chance for us to get out there and play, and this is our second time playing everyone. We're about to start the midpoint of conference play, so I'm excited to see what we can accomplish tonight.
Play well.
Thank you.
That's Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At State Farm,
Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Tonight's pregame visit with Coach Rick Insell is brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raiders sports in the Daily News Journal. The DNJ is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more.
Well, Rick, it's natural. You get to the midway point of a season in conference play and all, and people start evaluating, start looking at things. So just evaluate where you feel like this group is right now.
Well, looking at our practices this week, we had 3 very consistent practices, which were very upbeat, and I thought we got a lot accomplished. They were very coachable, and that tells me maybe that we might be coming together. And that's kind of what I hope for tonight. I hope we can go into this game, have a great game, share the basketball, play great defense, rebound the ball, and then that will complete those 3 practices, and then have a practice tomorrow and then go into the game Saturday. So this is an important week for us, just to see where our basketball team's at.
With Cabs dealing with what she's having to deal with her knee, hopefully going to get through the season, do you have to do anything differently with her? Will you try to spell her some, make some changes because of that?
Well, Jada's getting most of the reps right now. Cab gets a few, but Jada gets a lot more, maybe twice, maybe 3 times more than Cab gets. And what we're doing is just getting Jada ready in case Cab happens to go down. But she looks good. I mean, she looked good in practice. You wouldn't know she was hurt.
Yeah, she scared us a little bit the other day, didn't she?
Well, Cab, you never know. She, I didn't know if she was mad at herself or she was hurt. But I knew that she'd come around and come back up and let us know what's going on. The next thing I know, she's up there sitting with Matt, wanting to go back in.
How is it now you're playing somebody for the second time when you're preparing? Is it easier because you've seen them before, or what changes?
Well, it's not any easier because we kind of beat the heck out of them, and they're going to come in highly motivated. They're not as bad as they were. I don't know what was going on that day, but that day things went well for us and didn't go too good for them. And we scored, I think, 70-something points, maybe 69 or 70 points. So they're not that bad. I mean, they played everybody in the conference close. They played Liberty. They were in the middle of the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game at Liberty. They beat a good New Mexico State team that took us to overtime. So you got to look at the fact that they're not that bad. And so, the personnel, we know them a little better than we did when we first played them. But still, you got to play hard and you got to execute.
But one of the keys in that first game, Rhodes, as I think their best player, did a really good job on her. I think she scored like 9, but most of them came in garbage time.
I think maybe, and my memory, I don't know if it serves me right or not, but I think maybe she got in foul trouble, Joe, and they had to take her out. And that kind of took, anytime that happens, you're in and out of your rhythm. So, I hope she gets in foul trouble tonight, to be honest with you.
So a couple of keys for success here tonight.
Well, we got to come out and play defense and rebound the ball. And that's what I'd like to see, And then, the people that we get in the game, I want them to be able to execute. If we do that, we're going to be all right.
Play well.
Thank you.
This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Getting set for Middle Tennessee and Jacksonville State. Our injury report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm and a proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. Most significant, Kyle Turnham, is Courtney Blakely with the knee problem. She came out of a game on this previous road trip. Rick Insel was very concerned that she might be done. She came back later in that game, and she's going to play tonight, but they're going to keep a close eye on that.
Well, this is now the second time that there's been a tweak in that situation. So the reality of it is this. You hope that you get off to a great start so that you can get her off the floor as quickly as possible, and then other players need to be ready to step up and get a significant number of minutes.
Jada Harrison's beginning a lot of reps, and there's discussion that she would be the go-to if need be. Obviously, Jalen Gregory's played in that point position. Savannah Davis has to a degree as well.
Well, and once again, I've said this multiple times, it's not the point guard position that us old-timers are used to, where all you do is, pass the ball and that's it. In Middle's offense, once you get it initiated, the point guard becomes a guard, no more, no less. So it's a little bit more from a standpoint of under out of bounds sets and things like that. But Middle runs so many offenses that are just guards or interchangeable. It's not as big of a deal as it's made out to be. We just need somebody to handle pressure, and that's one of the things that they're probably not going to see a tremendous amount of tonight is pressure.
Right. Time now for the Ascend Federal Credit Union starting lineups. Show your MTSU pride with every purchase. Visit an Ascend branch and ask for your MTSU branded debit card. Ascend is the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend is insured by NCUA. Starting lineup the same for Middle Tennessee. Number 1, Courtney Blakely will start, 5'8" senior out of Gary, Indiana, almost 10 points per game. Anastasia Boldareva, 6'7" junior from Moscow, Russia, averaging a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds, leads the conference in blocks with 71. Number 10, Jalen Gregory, 5'8" junior, Lafayette, Tennessee, 14 points, 4 rebounds. Number 15, Tamia Scott, 6-foot sophomore out of Clarksville, 15.5 points, 6.5 rebounds. And number 21, Alina Urike, a 6'2 redshirt senior, Helsinki, Finland, 6 points and just under 5 rebounds. Rick Insel in his 20th year as coach of the Lady Raiders, 479 and 161. Associate head coaches Matt Insel, Kim Bruton, Nina Davis, Tom Hodges, and Courtney Whitson are the assistants. For the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, number 2, Shaquise May, a 5'10 senior from Atlanta, averaging 3 points per game. Number 3, Samaya Steele, a 5'8 junior from Meridianville, Alabama, 5 points, 2.5 rebounds. Number 10, Brianna Rhodes, 6-foot senior, Montgomery, Alabama, 9.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. Number 21, Maya Barnes, 6-foot senior, Montgomery, Alabama, 7.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. And number 71, Maria Sanchez Ponce, a 5'10 junior from Spain, averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds per game. Rick Pietri is in his 12th year, just picked up his 400th career win last week in the win over New Mexico State. He's 180 and 163 in 12 years at Jacksonville State. So we'll look forward to this one. This is one of those, statistically, Kyle, Middle Tennessee, number 1 in the conference, number 2 in the nation in field goal percentage defense, giving up 33%. Jacksonville State's not bad. They're giving up 39%. They're second in the conference.
Well, I think the bigger stats with Jacksonville State is when you look at them from the three-point line, their three-point field goal percentage,
defense.
Their defense is number 4 in the country, but you look at them offensively, they attempt 27.7 threes a game, which is good for 11th. And obviously, they knock down 8.2 per game, which is good for 36th in the country. So if they defend it according to their stats and they make it according to their stats, they can make the game very interesting.
No question. We'll take a break, come back, get it started from the Murphy Center right after this. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
It's the golden anniversary of Middle Tennessee women's basketball. Season number 50 of Lady Raider Basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Shelby Fisher.
Live from the Murphy Center, the Glass House at Middle Tennessee State University. This is Lady Raider basketball tonight. It's Middle Tennessee and Jacksonville State. Great to be with you. Joe Fisher along with my partner Kyle Turnham. MTSU at the turn in conference play. 16-6 overall in the season. 8-1, tied for the top in Conference USA with Liberty. Jacksonville State 9-11, 3-6 in the conference. Middle Tennessee won the first meeting handily in Jacksonville, Alabama. Won it by 30, as a matter of fact, 69-35. That can tend to give you a false sense of security, so you got to show them be ready to play here tonight. As we look forward to this, Middle Tennessee white jerseys and trunks with blue numerals and lettering and a black belt band around the shorts.
Well, what that is not a black band. It's actually their shorts rolled. That is the interior waistband on those shorts. They have a white waistband.
Right.
They just roll their shorts, so the anthracite waistband
gives it a different look.
Shows, yeah.
There you go. Gives it a different look. Got to be styling. No problem with that. Our officials for tonight's game, Jody Cantrell, Royce Blevins, and Molly Caldwell. And we are about set to get underway.
Did you like that word, anthracite?
I appreciate you working that in.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I really enjoy working. You're going to get one or two really quality words in every game. And I just don't know when they're coming.
Me either.
Some of them are totally made up, but that's another story. Middle Tennessee will move right to left as you listen here in the first half. Coming off that long road trip out to New Mexico and to El Paso and getting on that, talking to Rick Insel after, well, you get off that trip with 2 wins, pretty good accomplishment, regardless of how good your team is. Middle Tennessee controls the tap. We're underway. Blakely cut off on a hedge at the top of the key, comes to Boulder Rava. Jacksonville State opens up man-to-man. Gregory kicks to the corner. Blakely back to Jalen. Now to Enrique. Their spacing a little off there. Ball was tapped and saved by Gregory. This Jacksonville State team will get after you defensively. Gregory drove wide open in the corner for the 3 that's back iron, no good. Rebound Jacksonville State. I thought Jalen had a wide open shot to the rim, but she kicked it to an open player in the corner.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I thought she just went ahead and driven that ball to the backboard.
Of course, Middle Tennessee in man-to-man defense. Jacksonville State's Rhodes hands it off. Sanchez Ponce now to the corner. And a whistle, and I believe, is it a 3-second violation? And it is, and that's a turnover for the Gamecocks.
Well, again, you've got to guard the three-point line with this Jacksonville State team. They attempt 27.7 of those a game.
Blakely tried to lob it into Boulder Rava. It hit the rim, saved back into Cab, who throws it back inside and then knocked out of bounds. It will go to Jacksonville State. So a little erratic early on in the first couple of possessions. Cab tried to lob it into Boulder Rava. It was too tall and actually grazed the rim.
I'm not too sure that was the correct call on that inbound play either.
I thought it hit the Jacksonville State player,
Absolutely.
But they gave it to the Gamecocks. Oh, Blakely goes for the steal and finally gets it. Cab's going to drive to the basket, lay it up with the left hand, and got it. Jacksonville State's defender got away literally with grabbing Blakely when she was making the steal, but Cab got away anyway. 2-0 Lady Raiders. Almost a minute and a half gone. Rhodes, 17-foot jumper, is in and out, no good. Enrique with the board for the Lady Raiders. To Blakely right down the middle of the court. Stops top of the key, keeps the dribble. Now eases to the left wing. Now works it back to the right side. They sag back off of her a little bit. There's the lob to Boldereva. Goes up in the lane, banked it up and in.
Nice,
they don't have an answer really for that.
They do not. And it was a nice decisive move by Noss when middle went to the high-low. Enrique feeds it low. Noss just turns and scores. That's when she's at her best.
I mean, Rhodes is 6 foot, giving up, half a foot to Boldereva. 4-0 Lady Raiders. 2 minutes gone, first quarter. Penetration and the kick from May. Outside to Sanchez Ponce, who had a good game against the Lady Raiders. Jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is good by Samaya Steele. Her first point, 5'8", but got in there among the taller players and came out with a rebound.
Yeah, Courtney Blakely lost her on the box out. Steele just went and got it.
Yeah, they tried the lob into Boldereva again. This one too tall and a turnover. Here comes Jacksonville State the other way to Shaquise May. May on the right wing. Now out, Steele. Steal by Blakely. Lead pass, Jalen Gregory. Lays it up and in. Cab already with 2 steals early in the first quarter. And now a little zone press here by Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, 1-2-2 here. They will also go 2-1-2.
Almost a travel there on Jacksonville State, splitting those 2 in the back court. There's the double team near the center line. She stepped through it, got out. 3 from the wing is way off the mark. Rebound Enrique for Middle Tennessee.
Great box by Alina there.
Had her pinned totally on the baseline. Tamia Scott's first touch of the night as she has it front court. 6:45 to go first quarter. Middle Tennessee leading 6-2. Top of the key, Enrique. Looking to penetrate to Boldereva, could not. Out to Gregory. Shot clock at 10. Jalen off the screen. They try the little slip screen down. Shot clock at 6. Alina for 3. It is off the iron. No good. Rebound, Jacksonville State.
Well, with that hard hedge, pick and pops are going to be available all night long.
Yeah, she broke to the basket, but they did not go there that time. Gamecocks with the basketball. Kick to the corner. They're going to jack up another 3. This one's no good. Rebound, Blakely had it for a moment. Kick to the corner, and it's going to be saved by Jacksonville State. Good quick hands there on the baseline. Rhodes drives left side on Boldereva, lost it. I think it's off her leg out of bounds, and it is.
It is, yep. And Rhodes has only attempted 1 3-point shot the entire year, so you do not have to rush out at her when she catches the ball beyond the 3-point line. She's driving it.
So now checking in now, Maya Barnes is there for number 22 for Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State with 4 turnovers already, and oddly enough, 3rd in the conference at only 15.5 turnovers per game, so they typically take pretty good care of the ball.
Contact on a blocking foul. Tamia Scott was trying on that Utah play to drive to the right side of the basket.
Yeah, take your pick there on who the foul was on.
I think they called it on Shaquise May. That's her first.
That's who I thought it was. Could have called it on either one easily.
It was before the shot went up, so it'll be inbounded. And official doing double duty here.
Well,
grabs the mop.
The assist goes to Jalen Gregory, who went and got the mop, and then the official did the mopping. So
good teamwork there. Inbounds to Tamia Scott. Bounce pass to the wing to Blakely. There's the lob to Boldereva off the left block. Inside out to Blakely. Right back into Nas. Turns around off the glass. Good. Beautiful two-man game.
Simple basketball.
4 for Boldereva. 8-2 Middle Tennessee. 5:35 left first half. That's going to be a foul. I believe Blakely was trying to get through a screen and ran into Rhodes, and Cab's been going to be called for her first.
Well, I don't think Cab knew that screen was coming.
Yeah.
There's got to be communication, and whether it's going to be a hedge or a switch, whatever you're going to do, but it's got to be communicated so she doesn't pick up that cheap foul.
Rhodes checks out. Elsie Harris into the game. There's another steal, 5th turnover by Jacksonville State. Lead pass to Gregory. Kicks to the wing to Tamia Scott. Her 3 is no good. Rebound Boldereva. Back up on the glass short. Rebound Jacksonville State. She initially looked to clear it and then decided to turn around and go ahead and try to score.
Yeah, she had a second chance shot, and I thought that Tamia Scott turned down a wide open shot as well and then shot it.
Three from the left wing is back iron, no good. A long rebound and offensive board for Jacksonville State. Harris, 15-foot jumper, good one over to Mia Scott. Elsie Harris with the basket. That ends a scoring drought for Jacksonville State, cuts the deficit to 4 at 8-4.
And that's not something Harris does a lot of. Only her 9th made 3 on the year.
Scott to Blakely. Bullet pass inside intended for Boulder Raven. Nice anticipation in the steal by the Gamecocks. That's turnover number 3 by Middle Tennessee. Maya Barnes, the 6-foot senior with the basketball, lost the handle, got it back. Guarded by Enrique. Needs somebody to come get it. Now to Harris. Kicks to the corner. Little shot fake. 15-footer. Maybe partially blocked. Late whistle and a foul. That's going to be
on Cab. That'll be her second.
That's her second, and that's going to prompt Savannah Davis to get up off the bench. And that was a late one, Kyle. The shot was almost gone by the time she ran into her. Timeout, 4:19 left in the opening quarter. Middle Tennessee 8, Jacksonville State 4. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bub?
The game against State last year?
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you 2 chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
I am the lead sheets.
Our First Vision first minute of today's game brought to you by First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FVB.bank, FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yeah, defense has been the name of the game so far for the Lady Raiders. Right now, Jacksonville State only 2 out of 7 from the floor, 0 for 3 from the three-point line, no assist and 5 turnovers. That's a pretty good start.
The frustration with that, though, is you haven't made more hay as a result of it, only leading by 4, 8-4 at this point, and significant now. Courtney Blakely on the bench with 2 early fouls. So that prompts the freshman Savannah Davis out of McKenzie, Tennessee to check in.
Well, and that may end up actually being a good thing. It gets Cab off the floor, gets the rotations at the point on the floor to get them more playing time, and you just you've got to manage this game from a standpoint of keeping Cab as healthy as possible.
Yep. Free throws coming here for Shaquise May, who misses the first free throw. May is a 60% free throw shooter. That's only the 11th free throw she's taken. And the Frosty chant has kicked into gear. Second toss. Oh, she got it. They build the anticipation and then take it away.
Well, you can tell how much this team from Jacksonville uses that 3 because they only get 14% of their points from the free throw line.
8-5 Middle Tennessee lead. Gregory, left wing Davis. Look for Boulder Raven not open. Enrique swings at Gregory. Boy, they are looking every trip down to try to get Nas the basketball. There's the lob, tip away. A good defense by Jacksonville State. That pass was not quite tall enough.
It was going to the right place. Yep. It was just too low.
Top of the key, straight away, 3, it's good. That is Maya Barnes. She had 5 3-pointers in their win over Sewanee earlier this year, and we're tied at 8.
Yeah, they have 4 players that average over 1 made 3 per game, Barnes being one of those.
Nice little mini run here, 6-0 run for the Gamecocks. Gregory, left side Davis. There's the lob into Boulder Rava. There's the shot off the glass and good. Nice pass. Nas got tripped trying to come down court. No foul. She's okay. She's got 6, 10-8 Middle Tennessee lead. Harris, great crossover, and then the kick to the corner. Sanchez Ponce for 3, that's good.
Yeah, that's a really nice play by Harris. You're right. She had a killer crossover and from the pro channel and just seamed it right to the rim, drew help, kicked it to the weak side.
Sanchez Ponce scored 12 points in their loss to Middle Tennessee earlier. She gives Jacksonville State their first lead at 11-10. They're really not giving Jalen Gregory any open looks yet. Savannah Davis, wide open 3 is good.
That's what Savannah Davis has got to do, is come in those situations and just take and make those wide open 3s.
So Middle Tennessee back in front now, 13-11. 2:40 to go in the quarter. Shot fake, now taking that jumper over Boulder Rava, no good. Rebound Tamia Scott. Tamia down court, crosses over, high dribble, got it back, picks it up, comes to Gregory. Jalen calls the play. Boulder Rava comes to the high post, as does Enrique. Takes it top of the key. Hands it off to Gregory.
Running 5 up. High-low. There's
the lob to Boulder Rava. Makes the catch, positions, and scores.
About as simple as it gets.
She's got 8 in the quarter. 15-11.
Well, Jacksonville State has tried playing behind. That didn't work. Now they're trying to front. That's not working either.
3 again by Barnes, way too strong. Bricked it off the backboard, loose ball. They scramble in the lane, jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Gamecocks.
Yeah, and again, to illustrate a point about how many 3s Jacksonville State takes, they have 5 players, 55% or more of their shots are 3-point shots. They let it fly.
They got one player that I think she's taken 131 shots this year. 107 of them are 3-pointers. Shot clock at 14. Count is on. Lob comes in out near the center line. Gregory went for the steal. It's a loose ball. Jalen's going to be called for a foul. That's inadvertent contact that she hit her. She tripped her from behind. Foul on Jalen is her first. It's apparent in the scouting report, Kyle, that they have told the Middle Tennessee guards to get after the ball handlers out on the perimeter for Jacksonville State. Harris with a high dribble, goes cross court. Pass to the corner, shot put up, blocked by Boulder Rava. Loose ball saved by Nas. That's her 72nd block of the season. She is number 2 in the nation in that category. 1:35 to go in the quarter. Middle Tennessee with the ball and a 4-point advantage.
Going back to 5 up again.
Gregory, near side Davis. Looking inside for Boulder Rava. They're trying to front her now if they can. Savannah with the lob and threw it out of bounds. And Boulder Rava saying, just calm down, just settle down.
Well, they were trying to get the high-low again, and Jacksonville State did a good job of working and getting around, and it just sort of distorted the timing on that play.
Zone press defensively, Middle Tennessee ball in backcourt and the turnover. Harris was double-teamed by Gregory and Scott and dribbled it on the sideline. That's one of those keys when you're running that zone press, Kyle. The key is where you put the double team and where you catch that player, pin them right on the corner, pin them right on the sideline.
Well, it constantly amazes me why players want to play on the sideline to begin with. You know, when you see any type of zone trap, that's where they want the ball to go. So don't
go there. That's right. Ball was knocked out of bounds by the Gamecocks. 24 to shoot. Boulder Rava working hard for everything in this quarter. Scott cut off on the drive, keeps the dribble top of the key. Takes a quick glance back to Rick Insel. Shot clock at 15. We're in the final minute of the opening quarter. Tamia pulls up, steps through, forced it up, and got it to go off the glass.
Shot that one with her left hand, not really on balance, but still got it to go.
Her first points, 17-11 Lady Raider lead. 40 seconds left first quarter.
Oh, she walked.
And there's the traveling violation. Good call.
Yeah, speaking of my vocabulary, I won't tell you what coaches call that box. I can't say it.
Can't say it?
No. But you get the idea.
I do, yeah. Pretty good idea, yeah.
Yep. Not your first rodeo
no,
either.
No, 37 seconds left in the quarter. Gregory front court. Kicks it left wing, Scott. Scott off the screen from Enrique. Back to Jalen. 25 on the clock, 18 shot clock.
Icing the ball screen, Jacksonville State is.
Really tried to deny Jalen any open looks at all. Scott off the screen from Bouldereva. Pulls up another tough one off the glass, too strong. Enrique scrapping for it, loose ball. They go to the floor, tie it up. Possession arrow will stay with Middle Tennessee.
Great work by Elena. Talk about rebounding or keeping it alive outside of your zone. That's exactly what she did there. Kept it alive and then was first to the floor to get the tie up. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Raiders because of that effort.
7.6 seconds remaining on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Scott will trigger it in on the baseline under the Middle Tennessee basket. And this time, one of the Jacksonville State players is doing the mopping duties. It's a shared job tonight. Everybody's pitching in.
I guess.
Scott inbounds. Gregory. Jalen drives, steps through, laid it up too strong. Rebound Jacksonville State. And that will end the quarter. Jalen finally broke through and put a little too much juice on it. Off the glass. 1 quarter in the books. Middle Tennessee 17, Jacksonville State 11. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Atmos Energy is delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you. Connor in the booth, in the studio. 17-11 Middle Tennessee with the lead in the first quarter. Lady Raiders 8 of 14 from the field for 57%. 1 of 4 from three-point range. Jacksonville State 4 of 12 from the field, 33%, 2 of 6 from three. So basically half their shots, half their makes are from three-point range, and that's pretty much par for their course.
Yeah, it is. And then basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to offset our paint advantage, which right now is 14-2 in favor of us. And no answer really for Nas. So you're basically just trying to swap 3 for 2. And I'll be honest, they're not even worried about their shooting percentage.
No.
They're going to take as many as they need to take to try to offset that advantage.
It's not as radical as Tennessee was in terms of
correct
shooting, but they don't get too deep into the shot clock very often.
No. Well, and of course, a lot of that is so dependent upon being able to break down their opponent off the bounce, and that's one of the things that we're really good at is guarding the ball, guarding the dribbler. So, where there is no dribble penetration, there is no help, there is no three.
Blakely is back in the game. She picked up 2 fouls, sat out the second half of the first quarter. She's back in to start the second quarter. Jacksonville State with the basketball, moving left to right. New player in is Valentina Sarik, a 6'2 sophomore. She's the tallest player on the court, and she jacks up a 3, and it's short, but the rebound pulled down by Jacksonville State under the basket. Now another 3 as the shot clock did not reset. and it's good by Clara Gonzalez Planella, a 35% three-point shooter.
Yes, Sarek, 82% of her shots are threes. Let's hope they keep finding the same result.
About 2 feet short.
2 feet short.
17-14, Middle Tennessee's lead.
Good skip.
To Blakely, back to Enrique. Looking inside, not open. Now Gregory. Jalen holding the basketball, shot clock at 6. Boldareva comes out, sets a screen. Gregory drives and kicks. Blakely, wide open three, right side, no good. Rebound, Boldareva tapped it, but it's taken away by Sanchez Ponce for Jacksonville State. Now the drive to the basket, shot put up and good on a nice solid drive, and that was Gonzalez Planella again with the basket.
And that basically was just not good transition defense by us. We never got the ball leveled off, and when we finally sent people at the ball, she was running the lane, wide open layup.
17-16, lob to Boldareva, kicks it out quickly to Enrique. Now the skip right back into Nas, puts it up maybe partially blocked, and the rebound Jacksonville State. Sanchez Ponce cut off now, swing pass, skips it over to the right wing, and there's the three that's nailed by Sarik.
Yep.
That's their game.
That's what she's going to do. She's going to keep shooting that three. Doesn't really matter how many she makes. That being said, she's a 33% three-point shooter, makes 1.8 of those a game.
19-17, Jacksonville State on top. Almost 2 minutes gone, second quarter. Gregory inside Boldareva, makes the move to the basket, banks it up and got it. Made the clean catch, went strong to the basket. She's got 10. So basically it's Jacksonville State hoping they can make more threes to cancel out the twos inside. And there's another three that's no good. Rebound, run down to the baseline, and a foul on a grab on Jacksonville State on number 35. That's Asia Barclay, a 6-foot junior with her first. That's only the second team foul in the game for Jacksonville State. And now Rhodes, after sitting out much of the first quarter, returns for the Gamecocks. Tied at 19. Enrique squares to the basket, hands it off to Blakely. Left side, Gregory. Gregory to Enrique. Now Blakely, right wing. Cab drives to the basket, up and under with a reverse, no good. Got a little bit too far under, and I think Boldareva is going to be called for a foul over the back.
Yeah, Nos giving a good effort, but not the right time or the right place. They had inside leverage on her, and sometimes as an offensive rebounder, you just have to acknowledge that and bail out to keep from picking up that foul.
1-2-2 zone press by Middle Tennessee, broken into the front court. And now the steal. Blakely just picked her pocket, came in poaching on the double team. Cab with a lead for Scott, could not hang on, lost it out of bounds.
A little too late in the process to make that pass.
Yeah, she would have been better served just to go ahead and try to score.
All right, changing their press now, going 2-1-2.
Blakely with a reach in, did not get the steal that time. Lob in now into the lane. Oh, that's got to be a travel. It was not called, and then shots put up and good. I thought she took 3 steps. Sarik with the basket. She's got 5, and the lead back to 2 for Jacksonville State, 21-19. Kind of game Jacksonville State wants. This is the pace they want. They've got to feel pretty good right now, leading by 2. Tamia with a nice move to the basket, banked it up, no good. Rebound Jacksonville State.
Yeah, tough shot. She was falling away there. Probably not the shot you're looking for. You'd like to see her, instead of going 1-2, get 2 feet down and go off 2.
Another open 3 from the wing. It's front rim, no good. Long rebound run down by Jalen Gregory. Into the front court, Jalen drives and kicks. Scott, open 3 and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a charge on Jalen, and that's her second.
And see, there again, that's where that 1-2 comes back to haunt you. Rather than jump stop and kick, pass it and run through. That's really actually a really nice job by Jacksonville State setting up for that charge.
So now Blakely with 2 fouls. Gregory with 2 fouls is on the bench. Jalen has only attempted 2 shots tonight. They've done a good job on her defensively. Here's that zone press again. They've got her trapped right by the corner, and there's a timeout taken by Jacksonville State's coach, who is furious at one of his players right now.
Yep, there's that box again.
Woo. Yep. 6:03 left as he takes the timeout to preserve the possession. Jacksonville State 8 of 19 from the field. Middle Tennessee 9 of 19. The difference, Jacksonville State 4 of 11 from three-point range. Middle Tennessee is 1 for 5. Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town for your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs. Lee Company is the team to call. 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com.
Jacksonville State has done a little bit better job of leveling out the turnovers, and as a result of that, they've got the 2-point lead right now. Their shooting percentage has gone up to 42%. They're 8 of 19, Middle 9 of 19. And from the three-point line, oddly enough, Jacksonville State outscoring Middle 12-3 from that location. And that's of course, we've been very inside-oriented, very single-minded with our offense, getting the ball to Noss. But ultimately, that's the difference in the game right now.
Well, you look at you mentioned Noss with 10 points right now, but other than that, Blakely 2 points. Savannah Davis made the 1 3-point shot she took. Tamia Scott's 1 of 4 from the field. Jalen Gregory's 1 for 2 from the field on the bench with 2 fouls. So defensively, this Gamecocks team has done a good job basically on everybody else except Noss.
Well, and what they're basically telling you there, it is a pick-your-poison defensive plan. They're willing to let Noss get whatever points that she can get and then shut everybody else down. And, we'll find out how well that strategy works. I mean, and that's the reason why I say it's pick your poison, because that's one of those situations where if Noss keeps putting us on her back, they may change and come double and then make the shooters have to step up.
Right. Boulder Raven was named Conference USA Player of the Week this week. Her 2 games over the past week, 39 points, 17 rebounds, 6 blocked shots. So we'll see what they have devised here after the timeout. Jacksonville State leading 21-19. Remember, Middle Tennessee won this game in Jacksonville, Alabama in January, won it by 34 points, and Rick Insel told us in the pregame visit they are not that bad of a basketball team. They just had a very bad day, and we had a good one. He knew this one probably did not have that kind of look. Jacksonville State inbounds, side front court. They get it in, hand it right back. Now the jumper taken from 10 feet, no good. Rebound to Tamia Scott. Brianna Rhodes took the jumper, came up short. Blakely, left side, Savannah Davis spots for the 3, nails in her second one.
That's where you run into problems if you're Jacksonville State. If you're going to sell out on the three-point shooters, you better get there. Savannah Davis has made them pay not once but twice.
22-21, Lady Raiders back in front, 5:35 to go in the half. Bounce pass to Sarik. Entry level broken away by Boulder Rava, who reached in and got a hand on it, and then Davis picks up the loose ball. To Blakely. Leaves it for the trailer. Savannah now back to Blakely. I thought Davis was going to step into that one.
I thought she was getting ready to load up myself.
Boulder Rava up top. One dribble handoff to Blakely.
5 up again.
Left side Scott. Trying to front Boulder Rava. They kick to Blakely. Shot clock at 6. Tamia took a quick gander at it. Shot clock at 3. Got to go. Runs to the basket. Banked it up and got it and won.
That's a really nice drive by Tamia. She turned down the ball screen that Noss was getting ready to set and drove that seam. Had great strength and body control to be able to absorb that contact and finish the shot.
The basket for Tamia. She's got 4 points. And the foul was on Gonzalez Planella. Free throw is no good. Loose ball taken away by Jacksonville State. 24-21, Lady Raider lead. 4:50 to go first half. Another drive and a kick to the wing. Shot fake now to the corner. Penetration and kick to the far corner. Really trying to move and spread. High arching 3 is good. My goodness. That almost got the new lights in the building.
Well, it was bringing a little bit of extra rain, but there's no question that thing got up there.
Gonzalez Planella has off the bench with 8 points. We're tied at 24. And that is Jacksonville State's game plan. They are going to live and die by the three-pointer. Blakely drives, puts it up through contact, couldn't go. Rebound Jacksonville State. Got there, just didn't finish. Racing down court is Steele. There's another kick to the corner. That 3 is no good. Rebound tip saved by Emily Monson into the game now for the Lady Raiders, the 6'1 sophomore out of Blackman High School. Blakely, tough shot, but she was fouled going to the basket. Foul, I believe, was on Samaya Steele. That's her first.
That's correct.
So that'll send Blakely to the line. 73% free throw shooter on the season. First one no good. So the Lady Raiders have yet to hit a free throw in this game. 0 for 2, haven't been there that much. 4:02 left in the half. And she made the second one. Blakely with 3. Now here's that 1-2-2 zone press now by the Lady Raiders. They're waiting for the ball to get to the center line. And there's the trap on the sideline. Gets it out to another player, now to the top, and now to the right corner. Back to the top for the 3 by Gonzalez Planella. Another one. She's red hot. She's got 11.
Shaquise May with a nice +1 there. She had a wide open 3 herself, thought the better of it, and passed it back to Gonzalez Planella, and she is shooting the lights out right now.
She's a 35% three-point shooter. She's got 11 off the bench. Scott, 17-foot jumper offline, no good. Rebound is tapped out deep by Boldereva and saved by Scott. Shot clock at 16. Blakely holding the basketball near the center circle. Shot clock at 10. Blakely off the screen from Monson. Hesitates, dribbles and kicks to the corner. Boldereva for 3. Air ball. Rebound Jacksonville State. They're probably content to give her that shot all evening if she wants it, although she can make them from out there. But
yeah, they'll live with it.
Penetration, and now the kick to Rhodes. Rhodes runs to the basket, blocked by Boldereva. Rebound Monson. Hands off to Scott. Scott, 2 on 3. Tamia steps through, puts it up, got it and one. Big bounce off the iron, it nestled down through.
Don't know how she found the seam there, but she found one, got it to go down.
Foul is on Steele. That's her second. Team's 4th of the quarter. So Scott at the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Tied at 27, 2:43 left in the half. And she makes the free throw. 7 for Scott. 28-27, Lady Raiders back up by 1. Good back and forth action here. Well, Blakely just trying to deny Elsie Harris the basketball. Harris finally gets it on the wing. Up top with a shot fake is Barnes. Barnes kicks to the wing. Driving baseline to Harris. Now Barnes, open 3, right wing good. There's almost no sense in guarding anything inside the arc because Jacksonville State, everything they're doing is taking it outside.
Yeah, when they drive and you have to come help, it creates rotations, and they do a fantastic job of finding the open shooter out of those rotations.
7 of 15 from three-point range are the Gamecocks. They lead by 2, 30-28. Monson's camped out in the left-hand corner. Shot clock at 7. Davis back out to Scott. Shot clock at 4. To me, asking for a screen. You got to go. 2, 1. Boldereva beats the shot clock. Fires no good. Rebound Gamecocks.
Yeah, Savannah Davis almost got a 5-second call just holding the ball.
They leave it for the trailer. This is Barclay. Puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound Tamia Scott.
Ooh, that's not the shot Jacksonville State wants. I can tell you right now, especially with that lead.
90 seconds left in the half. Middle Tennessee trailing by 2, 30-28. Scott, bodies fall, and they're going to get Boldereva for the foul. They will.
Yep, they did.
And that's her second. So now you've got Blakely, Boldereva, and Gregory each with 2 fouls. Gregory's been on the bench for the majority of this quarter, and now Jada Grantham is going to check in.
Yeah, I think that's a really tough call on Noss. Noss was going from point A to point B across, and I think the Jacksonville State player didn't necessarily get shoved. She fell down before Noss got there, but you knew what call was coming.
Yep. So now with the basketball, Gonzalez Planella, who's had an outstanding first half, and jacks up a 17-footer. That's offline. Rebound Blakely. Behind the back dribble, races to the front court. Cab leaves it for the trailer, Monson. Emily's 3 is no good. Rebound, Grantham hustling on the baseline, pulls it for the Lady Raiders. Blakely up and under, just threw it away. Just threw it up for grabs and threw it right into the hands of Jacksonville State. Trailer now back outside for another three. This one is no good. They clear the rebound. Monson. Bodies flying everywhere out here. 40 seconds left in the half. This is almost going to be a war of attrition by the time this is done.
Both teams look fatigued.
Yes, they do. Grantham hands off Blakely. 27 seconds left in the half. Davis up top Monson. Shot clock at 8. Blakely hands off Scott. Shot clock at 5. There's an offensive foul. Illegal screen on Grantham.
And the worst part about that is that gives Jacksonville State the chance to get the last shot with a 30-28 lead and 19.7 seconds to go.
And with that, they're going to put Sanchez Ponce back in the game, another shooter, replacing Shaquise May.
Yeah, both teams in a scoring drought right now. Jacksonville State's 204 and counting. Middle Tennessee's 224.
15 seconds left in the half. Blakely denying the ball to Harris once again. They can't get it to her. 8 on the game clock. 7, 6. Penetration. Monson goes in for the steal. Loose ball. They scrap, tied up. Possession arrow will go to Middle Tennessee. 2.9 seconds remaining.
Great rotation by Emily Monson there on the drive and loop action that Jacksonville State was trying. She rotated over, got a hand in, was first to the floor, got the jump ball.
So now they're going to put Jalen Gregory back in the game with 2.9 seconds remaining to get one more shooter in. Grantham goes to the bench. They inbound, and Blakely can wait till midcourt to pick it up. Cab does with 1 second. Her three is good if it goes, and it's no good.
Yeah, I think that was not smart by Jacksonville State to allow that pass to come all the way to midcourt, basically.
Halftime at the Murphy Center, and the Lady Raiders haven't trailed a lot at the half this season. They're down by 2 here. Jacksonville State 30, Middle Tennessee 28. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Halftime in Murfreesboro, and the Lady Raiders trail Jacksonville State by a score of 30-28. Impressive in the first meeting between these two teams in Jacksonville, Alabama. Middle Tennessee held the Gamecocks to 35 total points. Jacksonville State, living by the three-pointer in this one, already has 30 here tonight. And we'll go through the stats here in just a moment, but Middle Tennessee led 17-11 in the first quarter. Then a combination, Kyle, of three-pointers really heating up in the second quarter, and then foul issues with Blakely, Gregory, now Boulder-Rava, all with 2, and as a result, the Gamecocks with a 2-point lead.
Well, I think it sort of starts and stops for Jacksonville State in that we haven't been able to turn them over very much since the first media timeout. They had, at that point, no assist and 5 turnovers, and they finished with 5 assists and 10 turnovers, so they've gone 5-5 since then. And just basically goes to show that when they've held on to the ball, they've made shots.
They've gotten good looks from three-point range. They've passed it around, and When you say they're 7 of 16 from the field in that second quarter and 5 of 10 from three-point range in the second quarter, and really a boost off the bench from Gonzalez Planella, who came in, hit some rainbow threes, but knocked them down, scored in double figures in that second quarter.
Yeah, you certainly don't expect Middle Tennessee to be down 21-6 in the three-point shooting battle, but that's exactly what's going on as it stands right now.
And with halftime entertainment going on right now, Middle Tennessee this season, when trailing at the half, 2-4 on the year. So we'll see what they're able to draw up and try to slow down this three-point barrage that Jacksonville State has brought so far tonight. Dr. Davis Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center are proud supporters of Blue Raider Athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. We'll take a break, come back, and go through those first half stats. 30-28, Lady Raiders trail by 2. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Let's take a look at the stats from the first half. MTSU 12 of 28 from the field, 42.9%. Just 2 of 10 from three-point range and just 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Jacksonville State 11 of 28 from the field, 39%, but 7 of 16 from 3 at 43.5%, 1 for 2 from the line. Rebounding, Gamecocks an 18-16 edge on the boards. Middle Tennessee, 7 assists, 9 turnovers, 8 steals, and 2 blocked shots by Boulder Ava. Jacksonville State, 5 assists, 10 turnovers, 4 steals, and no blocked shots. Points in the paint dominated by the Lady Raiders, 20-6. Points off turnovers, 10-6 in favor of Middle Tennessee. Bench points, 18-6 in favor of the Gamecocks. Also, second chance points, 7-0 in favor of Jacksonville State off their 5 offensive rebounds in that first half. Individually, Boulder Rava with 10 points. Kyle, she's 5 of 9 from the field. The rest of the Middle Tennessee team is 7 for 19.
Yeah, and it's, you've got to give a little credit to Jacksonville State in the way that they've defended. They haven't made it easy for Noss to get those 9 shots that she's got 5 field goals on, but they've done a pretty solid job of defending everyone else.
Yep.
And, as I said in the breadth of the first half, that was their plan. They were going to make Noss labor as much as they could without double teaming and basically tie up everybody else. And right now, their strategy has been on point.
Certainly has. Jalen Gregory 1 for 2 from the field. Blakely 1 for 6. Actually, the leader, Savannah Davis, 2 for 2 from three-point range in her time off the bench. Jacksonville State led off the bench by Clara Gonzalez-Planella with 11 points. She was 3 for 5 from three-point range in that second quarter when she really heated up. And now we'll see what they can counter with. The good news is for Middle Tennessee, Blakely, Boulder Rava, Gregory all got out of the first half without picking up a third foul. So it should be back to business as usual for them. But see what Rick Insel and this staff have been able to draw up to try to get Jalen some looks, try to get Tamia some open looks.
Well, and I'm not trying to be too simplistic about this, but a lot of times games like this are just decided by making shots. It's not that they're not getting shots, it's just that they're not making shots. And Jalen has gotten to the rim a couple of times but hasn't finished at the rim. Tamia has made 2 really tough shots at the rim for her 3 total, and Savannah Davis has been the lone bright spot from the three-point line.
So we'll take a break, come back, and get this third quarter started. Middle Tennessee trailing by 2, 30-28 Jacksonville State. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.